What's up, minifigs? Welcome back to Hunter's Lego Room. Today we're doing another Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set review. This is set number 76992, Amy's Animal Rescue Island. It has 388 pieces, released back in August of 2023, and has a retail price of $50 in the United States. We'll go ahead and start, like we typically do, with our minifigures. Our first minifigure is going to be Tails the Fox. He is the same minifigure as the Tails from the Airplane Workshop set. And he's got some fantastic printing, including on his legs there to show off his shoes. A very nice, unique head mold. And overall is just a very nice and accurate figure. Here is the back side of the figure. You can kind of see the dual molded legs there, as well as the special piece that they use to represent his two tails. And here is what that looks like removed from the figure. I think this is a great figure. I like being able to get Tails in multiple sets because he's an iconic character and he's one of my favorites. Included with Tails is a little hoverboard, sorry. It's just a few simple pieces. And this way Tails has like a unique invention of his or something for the set, but it's a great thing for kids to be able to play with. Our second minifigure is Amy Rose, and they did a great job with the figure. She's got the dual molded legs once again, some very nice vibrant printing, as well as an extra like skirt piece to kind of recreate the dress of hers. All the Sonic characters have those unique head molds that are incredibly accurate, and I think they look great. And they did a fantastic job with this minifigure. And on the back, we have just some more very solid printing. The colors look great. You've got the dual molded legs, which is always an incredible touch. Included with Amy is her Pico hammer, is what they call it in the games. And it's just a very large cartoonish hammer for her to use to fight robots and stuff. It's just got a pink heart on one end, and on the end, on the other side, it's just a solid pink. And I like they were able to make it. It's just a funny little reference to the games and stuff for her character, and I think it's very great. We do have some additional quote-unquote characters, which are these three little animals, which I talked about in my last Sonic review. Eggman's robots are usually powered by small animals. There are three of them included in the set to be on the island, and left to right, I believe their names are Flicky, Pocky, and Picky, which perfect names, I guess. They're just simple pieces, but they're pretty nice. Our last character for the set is one of the Eggman robots. This is a crab known as Crab Meat, and he's just got two large claws on each side of him. He's got unique eye printing there. I believe those tiles are unique prints, and his claws can just kind of open and shut on each end on the fingertips. He's got just some very small posable legs, but you can't do too much with him because he sits so low to the ground. On the backside, he has a little basket for one of your animals to sit in. And I think that's a great little detail. It's nice that they're able to include that, so that way it's semi-accurate to the games themselves. Going into our island itself here, you have just kind of a beach front with some water and hills on the right side. In the front, you have a little flower that's just like the ones from the games. You have a little merry-go-round for your animals to sit on. You have a little sandcastle build, a little sand bucket. Over here on the left, you have a little pool with a kind of water slide for the animals that you can just set them in and they will drop down just like that, which is a nice little detail. You can just set them in the pool. You have a little palm tree with some bananas. I guess it's not a palm tree, but you have a tree with a banana growing on it. Over here on the right side, you have a hill with some Green Hill designed blocks, as well as one of those rings on the top for characters to hold. You have a nice little spot here for Amy to hit with her hammer, but the mechanism itself is a little too tight for the hammer to hit. But if you just push it down, it will open up just like that, which reveals one of the Chaos Emeralds. So you just kind of hit it with her. I think it's a bit easier to just use your finger, but kids will they can hit the hammer itself. And that's one of your Chaos Emeralds. And we'll go ahead, close that back up. And we have a little bridge here, and there's a little mechanism on the back. You put your robot here, and you can open the bridge, and the robot will fall down. The bridge can kind of drop down, which I'll show you another look at the mechanism itself when we go around to the back. Up here at the top, you have a little serving area for Amy to stand with some fruits, watermelon, lime, some cherries, so that way everyone can eat, and you have a nice little drink of some kind with a little lime sitting with it, which I think is a cute little detail for the set to have. And we'll go ahead and spin around to the back here. On the left side, you have just a little egg, which I'm not sure what that would be a reference to, but here's your mechanism for the bridge. You just have a handle that you pull back, and the bridge just drops, and it folds right back out pretty easily. There's your little stand for Amy for the little bar, and here you have 3 little beds for your animals to sit. This is where they can like sleep and hide out if they're being, I don't know, if the robot's after them or something. You have 3 little beds, and you also have a little milk bottle and a brush for them to clean them. And you'll notice in the corner you also have another one of your Chaos Emeralds, and the slide also opens up. So you have an entrance there to get to them, and then you do also have another entrance, which I'll show off in a second. Here it's right there. You can pull that forward, and that way you have a nice big hole for the characters to get through to the little hidden area. And so here it is all filled out. You've got your crab meat on the bridge. You have Amy in the top with the drinks, Tails on his little hoverboard, and the animals kind of scattered throughout the build. And I think with the characters in it, it makes it look pretty nice. I think it's a very nice scenic looking location, and the colors all kind of combine together to make it stand out pretty nice. It's, if you're a fan of the Sonic games, I think this is a good looking little set. So wrapping up here, we've got 2 minifigures, 1 robot build, as well as our 3 animals. You have that nice bridge function there, which is a fun little play feature. For $50, this set does seem maybe a little much. I could see this going a lot better at like $35 or $40. I think it would feel a lot nicer. But I think overall, I think you're still getting 2 Sonic minifigures that do come in other sets, but this is a cheaper way to get Amy, and it is a little more expensive for Tails. The other set he's in is $40, but Amy is only in, I believe, a $100 set. But with those, with this set, you're getting those 3 little animals and some nice scenic builds that I think all come together pretty well. If you're a fan of the Sonic games and you like these characters, I'm a big fan of the Sonic games, so I kind of want to get all the Sonic sets, or at least get all the figures. And so I think this is a great little set. Again, if you can find it on discount, I think it's even better. But I believe that's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of the set down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you all for joining Hunter's Lego Room. And I will see you guys in the next video.